because when I'm tired, I just don't want to cook. But the responsibilities of running a home that forces a woman to take care of kitchen work is not about knowledge of cooking. It's about the responsibility of making sure everybody is well fed. Today, that you can afford it. You know, those days, you are probably a housewife, so it's part of your house duties to ensure that, you know, food is available. So you must know the skill to make it sweet and all of that. But today, women are already, you know, high flyers and doing well. It's a distraction to be forcing yourself in the kitchen. Sometimes I'll be on the road 8 p.m. and I'm getting home. I will not take off my clothes because everybody in the house is waiting to see what mommy will finish.
Yes.
Because dinner is the main meal in my house. And then I'm in the kitchen till maybe like 9:30, 10. I don't enjoy it. That's the honest truth. If I had a plethora of vendors just supplying the food and the freezer was working 24/7, I would not bother. And so what she said is something I totally agree with. It does not prove any, what they used to say, how will I put it, the perfection of a woman. It doesn't prove anything. The concern for me is because I'm a nurturer. I want my kids to get good meal. I want my husband to eat from the house. It's just a lot. But I really don't care where the food is coming from, as long as it's good food. That's the honest truth, practically.
Let me come to you. Mariam, what are your initial thoughts on this?
I think when people just make this blanket statement, I can't believe married women are doing this, is because of, you know, what we talk about, that the danger of a single story. You just look at a married woman, bam, and you don't put into consideration and appreciate the different factors that make a married woman today. There used to be a time, just as Nima has said, you know, there used to be a time when a woman could afford to do it. And let's remember that cooking is not a test of womanhood. It's just about caring and nurturing and feeding your family. So that's why we do it. We provide food so that we are feeding our husbands, our children, our parents, whatever. That's why we do it. So if I don't have the time to go through the process of it, but I've found different ways to make sure that food is provided, they're still being nourished and still being fed, why do you hold it against them that they are not involved in the process of getting it from the farm to the market and putting it on the stove and giving it on the plate? So I think these conversations are quite 18th century, for heaven's sakes. Let's move on. Let's understand that women are not cooking. It's not that they are refusing to cook because they hate to cook, or they hate their family, or they don't want to do anything, or they feel they're too much. Many people cannot afford to do that alongside with everything else that they are doing. The cooking is even the simplest things. The things that even hurt me the most that sometimes I can't do is, I can't be there for some of my children's school activities. Like today, I came to work much later than I would like because my daughter insisted since yesterday I must drop her off at school. And I know every time I do that, I'll get to work late. But I had to do it. So for me, that cooking does not bother. It's the list of the things that so many things that married women are sacrificing.